All right, Shalom. This is GmsLouisianaSaints coming back at you with another Shabbat lesson. As always, we're going to give all praises, glory, and finality. Yahweh, Bashem, double honor to the elders, apostles of GMS, peace and blessings, salutations once again to the hopeful elect and those that follow after the Lamb. All right, in this Shabbat lesson, we're going to go over and show how wisdom also is considered riches. All right, or the riches of wisdom, man. All right, in the first scripture to get started, you want to get straight into is Revelations 2 and 10.
Okay. This the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
Like, go up to 9. That's the point I meant. I meant 9.
Okay. Yeah, the crown of life also goes into everlasting life and wisdom. But this Revelation 2 and 9. I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
Right. So this is in red letter. This is the Lord speaking, really unto the elect. All right, saying that I know thy works in tribulations and poverty, the things, the works that we do. All right, the day in and day outs, the works of the ministry, and the poverties, that brothers live in, the tribulations that we go through. It said, but, all right, all that, even though all that's happening, it said, but thou art rich. So how can a man be poor but still be rich at the same time? All right, that's with wisdom. All right, give me Romans 11 and 33. Going into the but thou art rich, and hold on deck too. Wisdom of Solomon 10 and 10. I might make you go up a little bit.
Got that one.
Kind of got the Romans. This Romans 11 and 33. Oh, the depth of the riches, both of the wisdom and knowledge of the Most High. How unsearchable are his judgments and his ways past finding out.
Yeah, get go to 8, Wisdom of Solomon 8 and down to 10. Oh, the depth of the riches of the wisdom and knowledge and understanding of the Most High, man. That's the riches. Those are the spiritual coins, the spiritual pennies that the men of the Lord, the elect, is fighting for, man. And when y'all might have to back y'all scriptures out the mic, it's real loud. I don't know what we're doing, but go ahead. The Wisdom of Solomon.
Which one in Wisdom of Solomon?
Yeah, 10 and I want to go to 10 and 10, but go to 10 and 8 down to 10.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 10 verse 8. For regarding not wisdom, they gat not only this hurt, that they knew not the things which were good, but also left behind them to the world a memorial of their foolishness, so that in the things wherein they offended, they could not so much as be hid.
Right.
But,
go ahead.
Verse 9. But wisdom delivered from pain those that attended upon her.
Yeah, wisdom delivered from pain. And that goes into that Revelations 2 and 9. The pain of tribulation and poverty, man. That's what wisdom delivers you from. All right? That's that hurt. But we have the wisdom and knowledge and understanding the Most High now. So keep going, it's gonna tell you.
When the righteous fled from his brother's wrath, she guided him in right paths, shewed him the kingdom of the Most High, and gave him knowledge of holy things, made him rich in his travails, and multiplied the fruit of his labors.
Read that again, man. Time and the brother wrath that we fleeing from or fled from was who? Esau, Edom. The wrath of the Roman Catholic Church, baptism. That's all the wrath and the what's the word? The deception of Esau, man. We fled from those things and were guided with what? The wisdom of the Most High, because the Most High is wisdom. He embodies wisdom. He made what we know as wisdom, man. Sophia. All right, this is what took us in. All right, go ahead.
You mind after verse 10 if I jump to Wisdom of Solomon 9 and read 17 to 18?
Yeah, that's cool.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 10, verse 10. When the righteous fled from his brother's wrath, she guided him in right paths, shewed him the kingdom of the Most High, and gave him knowledge of holy things, made him rich.
Go to 12 too.
And made him rich in his travails, and multiplied the fruit of his labors. In the covetousness of such him, she sanctified him and made him rich. She defended him from his enemies and kept him safe from those that lay in wait. And in a sore conflict, she gave him the victory that he might know that godliness is stronger than all.
And godliness is stronger than all. And with those victories that wisdom made us victorious in, when you see us on these highways and byways being victorious in these spiritual battles, man, even in life, it gave us the wisdom and the knowledge, understanding how to cope and deal with the world, man. Different things that come forth in our lives, man. That's what wisdom does. Read that part again. Read 12 again real fast. Baba Kashah.
She defended him from his enemies and kept him safe from those that lay in wait. And in a sore conflict, she gave him the victory that he might know that godliness is stronger than all.
Now go jump to what you want to jump to.
This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 9. I'm going to start at 17. And thy counsel, who hath known, except thou give wisdom and send thy Holy Spirit from above. For so the ways of them which lived on the earth were reformed, and men were taught the things that are pleasing unto thee, and were saved through wisdom.
We'll break it down, huh?
Point blank, period. That wisdom, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah is the top riches out there. It, like you just said, it lets you know how to maneuver in this society and get away from the slayer and many pitfalls that happen to those that walk without wisdom. These Israelites that are constantly transgressing the ways of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And we also know that through this wisdom that we've been given and this wisdom that we're extolling on the highways and byways, what's that going to bring? The kingdom. And the kingdom's going to be first and foremost based off of the wisdom, ways, and understanding of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Look at King Solomon. What did he ask for first? Wisdom to run the government of Israel the right way.
That's right. Jump to keep it going. Jump to I believe it's James 2 and 5.
I got it.
Oh, you got it. Oh, you got it. Yeah, yeah, that's James 2 and 5. Hearken, my beloved brethren, have not Yahweh chosen the poor over his world rich in faith?
Read it again.
Hearken, my beloved brethren, have not Yahweh chosen the poor of this world rich in faith?
Keep
and
going.
Heirs of the kingdom which he hath promised to them that love him.
Yeah, but not the Most High chosen the poor of this world. All right, the poor of this world, who? The elect, man. All right, the chosen men of the Yahweh Shem Shai, man. We may be poor in a sense of money on a monetary wise. All right, but we're rich with the knowledge and the faith of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. This is the reason we made past videos about this, man. This is the reason why we do what we do and continue on the works of Yahweh Shem Shai, because we are actually cashing in spiritual coins for the kingdom. What we do now, and we talk as men, locker room talk, but when brothers have past conversations, we say that it's the kingdom is just like I can might mute your phone up. It's clicking. Yeah. So what we were saying was like just like a stock. When a company first put their company on the stock exchange, guess what? The value of it is low. That's the time that you get people behind you to put in. But what happens when over time time progresses with that business and it start to generate wealth and generate a government behind it, all right, a structure, what happens? The value go up. So that's what we're doing now. We're putting into the kingdom of heaven now, man, through the wisdom and knowledge and understanding of the Most High to cash in the kingdom. That's what all this is going to play out, man. In the kingdom of Yashala, man. All right, not down here, not in this Satan's world, man. Not in the kingdom of Edom. What you about to say, what?
Yeah, just real quick to back you. This Yahushua said in Matthew 6:19, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rough doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
Yeah, break it down. You want to say something?
Yeah, going into what you were saying, like going into just basic investment. You want to get in when it's low and then wait for it to rise. You don't want to buy Bitcoin when it's high and then it crash. You want to get on the ground floor, and that's what we've done with this truth. Everybody's going to believe in the kingdom. Right now is the time to put forth your faith, your works, so that your works can grow and build. That's why Yahushua said you have to have faith as a mustard seed. It's like it starts out this small and then it explodes. It's like one of the biggest plants you can grow.
It explodes like a wildfire. They said, man, that particular seed is uncontrollable, man.
God.
You know, but that's the truth, brother. And it says to continue what Samad was reading. It said, heirs of the kingdom, which he had promised to them that love him. And that's the beautiful part. We are poor now, but we are heirs of a kingdom of a world to come, man. Of a great, vast, dominating kingdom, man. All right, and we believe in that, man. We have faith in the kingdom of heaven, even though we can't see it right now. We haven't walked the streets of the kingdom, but yet we believe, man. That will make it so great. All right, that what makes us rich. All right, that's why you looking at spiritual trillionaire billionaires, man, in the world to come. Which with that world to come is gonna matter, because that world is never gonna end. This world that you have, this age that we have now, is perishing, man. It's passing away. You have something, Mark? You about to say something? Kaya, you about to say something?
Yeah, Khan. Just to add to you, the richest, like you say, if the elect gonna be the richest in the kingdom of heaven, and technically poor on this side don't mean you don't have anything. Hey, you get the elect men of the earth. They're the richest, poorest people on the planet Earth, man. If you can understand that, meaning they don't have the little to work with. The poor have a job, they have vehicles, cars, all right, houses, clothes. So technically, there's levels to being poor, man. Even in hell, where the poor is at, the Lord even established them with a level of what you would call poor, man. Because Jake don't understand. Jake think poor is, just under the bridge. Or when we say poor, rich in spirit, Jake have to understand what that mean, man. Just those that are what? Or that have less than what others will have in the world, man, according to riches. But again, this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 8, verse.
Start at 1 and read down to 11. Start at 1 and read down to 11. It's so much meat. It's ridiculous,
Let me get the bottom, then I'll jump back up. It's just 2 that I had down here at the bottom. I'll jump back up and read it. Or you want to read it started from 1? Because I had 17 and 18.
Yeah. Well, I can read it. Read the whole thing if you want.
God, I can say read the whole thing. God, you want me to start from the top?
Start from the top, man. We got all day, man.
God, this Wisdom of Solomon 8 and 1. It says, wisdom reacheth from one end to another mightily, and sweetly do she order all things. I loved her and sought her out from my youth. I desired to make her my spouse, and I was a lover of her beauty. Right. And that she.
Now I say, in loving her, sought her out in my youth, it's the best to get this thing early on, man, when you're a young man. Because it's a hard thing to try to understand your Yahushua when you're of age, man. When you're And most time when older men of age, they're stubborn. They don't want to break out the ways from the world. You know, they coming from the world. They have to get in order. They have to get under certain men younger than them that are set up in a position sometimes. And it's hard. The transition is hard. So it's best to get it when you're young. Or in your youth, man. I want to say. But keep going.
It says, and that she is conversant, this verse 3, with our power. She magnified her nobility. Yea, the Lord of all things himself loved her. For she is privy to the mysteries of the knowledge of our power and a lover of his works. If riches be a possession to be desired in this life, what is richer than wisdom that worketh all things?
Question mark. He's asking the question. You know? Go ahead, Doc.
And if prudence work, who of all that is a more cunning worker than she? If a man love righteousness, her labors are virtues. For she teacheth temperance and prudence, justice and fortitude, which are such things as men can have nothing more profitable in their life.
Yeah, and this what wisdom actually teaches you in the truth, man. How to navigate, how to be temperate. All right, prudence, man. How to be how to get equity amongst men, which is balance, man. How to be balanced in life, man. Go ahead, Doc. Keep going, cause we got some more to read.
If a man desire much experience, she knoweth things of old, and conjecture it aright what is to come. She knoweth the subtleties of speeches and can expound dark sentences. She foreseeth signs and wonders and the events of seasons and times. Therefore, I purpose to take her to me to live with me, knowing that she would be a counselor of good things and a comfort in cares and grief. For her sake, I shall have estimation among the multitude and honor with the elders, though I be young. I shall be found of a quick conceit and judgment, and shall be admired in the sight of great men.
That's right. Keep going.
When I hold my tongue, they shall bide my leisure, and when I speak, they shall give good ear unto me. If I talk much, they shall lay their hands upon their mouth. Moreover, by the means,
that's what wisdom does. It teaches you how to know when to speak amongst men and know how to hold back, man. In the world, you just be babbling. Half the time you listen to a lot of these numbskulls out here, they talk while other people talking, man. They can't stop fucking talking. They just run them out all day about ranting about bullshit. You know, niggas that kill each other over bullshit, man. LeBron James better, Michael Jordan better. And they kill each other, man, over that dumbass shit. But wisdom teaches you how to actually scope out a situation. Okay, I need to hold myself and listen, man. Watch. Go ahead, Doc. Got some more.
You mind if I get?
Let him get off it real fast. Let him. He almost finished.
It says, moreover, by the means of her, I shall obtain immortality and leave behind me an everlasting memorial to them that come after me. And immortality is the richest thing you could receive, man.
That's right.
What's better, what's greater than immortality? But I'll wait. It says,
ooh, that's that 14 heaven.
I shall set the people in order, and the nation shall be subject unto me because of wisdom.
Yeah. Did not Solomon do it?
Yeah.
Solomon did it for 40 years with peace, man.
That is him. This him talking right here.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
He know it.
Yeah, he know.
He knew it. Yahweh knew it. If you could receive that. Horrible tyrants shall be afraid when they do but hear of me. Woof. I shall be found good among the multitude and valiant in war.
Yeah, man.
Lord, after I am coming to mine house, I will repose myself with her, for her conversation had no bitterness, and to live with her had no sorrow but mirth and joy. It's the point that I wanted to grab. Now, when I consider these things in myself and ponder them in my heart, how that to be allied unto wisdom is immortality. and great pleasure it is to have her friendship. This is the point. And the works of her hand are infinite riches. So if wisdom in the works of wisdom is infinite riches, what are the measure you would take, or what are the route you would take to get rich then? Like, in other words, there's nothing to be compared to it.
There's no other route to take.
Yeah, you can have all the money, but if you don't got wisdom, you don't have infinite wisdom. That's why with the immortality comes infinite wisdom. That's what make it great. Like, we're gonna have infinite wisdom. So if you got infinite wisdom, you by default automatically got immortality.
Yeah, the Rashi guy want to go with you on the comment board. Yabashon Shah Brakatah.
Yabashimashibakata, bro.
It is Proverbs 8 and 11. It says, "For wisdom is better than rubies." You know, all right. You know, rubies, real true rubies are.
Like it.
That's very sought after. It says, "In all the things that may be desired are not to be compared to it." That was what you just said, right?
Gone.
That what you just said.
Yeah, what you gonna line up? Like, if the infinite, the works of wisdom in her is the infinite riches, well, that should tell you, like, it shouldn't nothing you shouldn't pursue nothing else. It's almost like the more wisdom I get, the richer we getting. That's why I said we're the richest, poorest people on the planet Earth, man. If that make a lot of sense. All right, there's poor of poor people, like the poor of the poor. Then you got the rich of the poor, which is the men of the Lord, man. Technically, all right, it says, and in the exercise of conference with her, prudence, meaning insight, right? And in talking with her, a good report, I went about seeking how to take her to me. That's the point.
Right. I got another one for you. This is Proverbs 4 and 7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom.
Yeah.
And with all thy getting, get understanding.
It's the highest thing. The principal is the highest person in the school. So when you see principal, it means first. All right, above. All right. So it says wisdom is the principal thing. So even when you do get wisdom, all right, you gotta know what to have to apply, like the elder breakdown all the time. Wisdom is knowledge applied, man. All right. So it's what you know and applying again what you know, man. And then you have to understand what you know so you can know how and when to apply.
Bingo.
Bingo. That's it.
That's what this.
So that's why.
Go ahead. You got it.
You got it.
The spirit.
You got it.
Go ahead, brother.
All right. So that's why he said, out of all that get understanding, because understanding is the tail end of wisdom being applied with the knowledge. In other words, it's a group thing. You can't have wisdom. If somebody who just got wisdom but don't have understanding with the wisdom they got, they just gonna be holding a bunch of information up. That's like a computer. A computer can't apply the wisdom it gives to you. It could just only point you to where you need to go. In other words, it's buku information stored up in a box. All right. And now you got to take the wisdom and put it together. The computer just going to give it to you. You got it.
You also have to do like the apostle said. Learn. You have to learn to apply to separate the meat from the bone, because all that knowledge in that one box is also bones in there.
It is.
There's also things that are not profitable to the mind, man. So you gotta know how to divide and separate the good and the bad, man. That's what wisdom teaches you how to do. That's what this truth teaches you how to do, man.
Hey, that's why people get on a computer and they believe everything on the computer, man. They got some people who say Google is right. Google is a collective ideas of people who asked the question, and whoever came up with this more amount of answer, they say that's the right answer, man. All right, our people are bugged out. Google is not the answer to everything. All right, people say, "Oh, I'm gonna Google it." All right, Google is just a collective ideas of people who ask that question, And if this answer came up the most, they're gonna say that's the right answer, man. That's all Google is, man. Okay, again, it's data. It's a whole bunch of data, all right, but it's not what? It's not explained or broken down. It's just given to you, the basis. But you got it, bro. I don't kind of, circle back.
I think Ryan about to say something too, right?
Yeah, I just had two quick ones to back up some points y'all made in the precepts you just brought out, Kaya. The first one is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6. I'm gonna start at 20. Therefore, the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom. If your delight be then in thrones and scepters, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom, that ye may reign forevermore. So, what you were saying earlier, there's no point in having riches if you don't have wisdom, because what? You're gonna lose it. You don't know how to govern things properly, order the people, and just keep society running without wisdom. And we know that by us being poor physically right now, but rich in wisdom, what's that going to bring? The kingdom, being the first fruits, being the top, the creme de la creme, the principal rulers out there.
And what backs it up? What that's Daniel. I believe that's Daniel when it talks about the kingdom ever going to be forever, ever, and even ever. Why it's going to be like that? Because everybody's going to be filled with the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Shem Shai. First of all, with the first fruits of the kingdom, the first elect men of the kingdom, all going to be on one accord, one body, man. That's what's going to make the kingdom so vast and so long, man. Being forever, eternal, man.
And you may reign forevermore.
Yeah, because everybody, first of all, the governing body is going to be on one accord, and then the children, the average everyday Israelite, all going to be filled with what is Hebrews 8 and 8, man. It's going to be hardwired in their minds of the law, statute, commandments of Yahweh. Everybody gonna have that connection with Yahweh, man. All right, they're gonna have that connection with Yahweh Shai. You're gonna be able to see him as he is, man. All right, and that's beautiful. That's a whole nother lesson, man, in itself.
Kind. Yeah, I had one more just to back up another point y'all were making. Until we get to that kingdom, what is this wisdom helping us do? It's reforming our ways in this society and helping us to navigate through it so we don't lose our crown, not going to places where a lot of wild jakes are and getting caught up. Shit, you're dealing with a woman and she tells you she's got a man, hey, cut that shit off. Everything, the maneuver around Esau's system that you don't get caught up. All these things come through the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. But this is Sirach chapter 18, verse 27. A wise man, and what makes someone wise? The wisdom and the understanding of the ways of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. A wise man will fear in everything, and in the day of sinning, he will beware of offense. But a fool will not observe the time. Somebody who's an idiot and doesn't know and doesn't have wisdom is going to walk right into destruction. And it's as simple as that.
Yeah, I got one. I'm looking for another one though. This is Sirach chapter 1 and 25. It says the parable of knowledge are in the treasures of wisdom, but godliness is an abomination to a sinner. If thou desire wisdom, keep the commandments, and the Lord shall give her unto thee. For the fear of the Lord is wisdom in instructions, and faith and meekness are his delight. All right, that's plain, man. All right, and give me that other one too. I can it's then they say swallow down wisdom. It's in the apocrypha.
That's Edris.
Is Esdras?
Yeah, Edris 6 and 8.
It's 8 and 4.
8 and yeah, I thought it was 8 and 6.
I got it.
Esdras 8 and 4.
Go. Let me start at 3.
Yeah, that's cool.
The second Esdras 8 verse 3, there be many created, but few shall be saved. So I answered and said, swallow then down, O my soul, understanding, and devour wisdom.
What we supposed to read that again? What we supposed to do, man?
So I answered and said, swallow then down, O my soul, understanding, and devour wisdom.
That's what we supposed to do, man. All right. That's when it, because it's funny that the analogy of these scriptures are compared to food. It's compared to water, milk, oil. And we're supposed to devour those things, the right things, man, the sound doctrine of these scriptures, man. All right. Esdras, even I get it time and time again. I get it in a little bit, but it's a scripture where Esdras talks about his first encounter with wisdom. And he said the angel reached him a cup. He said, but something was when he looked at this cup, it looked like water and fire put together, man. And he drunk it. He swallowed it down, man. And he was able to later on, we'll get it in a little bit. We'll get it, but somebody get Colossians 2:2 and read 3. Colossians chapter 2, start at 2 and read down to 3. We'll get it in a minute. I'm gonna get it.
Colossians 2, verse 2. It says that their hearts might be comforted, being knit together in love, and unto all riches of the full assurance of understanding, to the acknowledgement of the mystery of our power, Yahweh, and of our of our power and of the Father and of the Mashiach, in whom are hid all the treasures of wisdom and knowledge.
Right. And that's what happens over time when you receive, all right, wisdom or receive this truth, this thing of ours, you start to have a full assurance of understanding, man. You start to understand this truth, man. You start to have temperance. You start to also, in a sense, like the scripture says, when I was a child, I did things as a child. When I became a man, I understood as a man. So the things of the world, you learn to separate yourselves. You learn to actually cut those things off and start to deal manfully. You start to actually learn how to become an actual man through these scriptures, man, through the examples and stories of these scriptures. All right? Because these scriptures were left as an example to the men of the Lord, to the example to those that come after, man. How you should live, how you should be. Go ahead, you about to say something?
Yeah, if I can add to you, basically you really don't start learning how to make decisions until you get wisdom. And that's wisdom of this word. Like I didn't make the proper decisions. When I look at it now as a man, I'm talking in manly years. I compared them now as I was talking to my son earlier about it, and I was like, I just said a couple of years ago, I was like, I don't know what I was thinking about, like how I was making those decisions. So technically, you really don't make the proper decisions, all right, especially according to righteousness, until you learn wisdom, and until you learn a particular wisdom, which is these laws, statutes, and commandments, and the wisdom that's that's bottled up in the scriptures, man. You got it, bro.
Somebody had something. Somebody had something. I'm looking for.
Esdras you had mentioned if you wanted it.
Okay, well let somebody bring his out first before that.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Ecclesiastes 7:11. Wisdom is good with an inheritance, and by there is profit to them that see the sun. So yeah, by us having this wisdom, like I said, this wisdom gonna be in our inward parts. Hey, we're gonna be able to enjoy that inheritance. You know, can't nobody take that away from us, because by us having these law, statutes, commandments in our inward parts, if we didn't, we'll be right back in the same predicament in the kingdom, man.
Right.
You know, so it all ties together.
And get inheritance. Get the word inheritance, man, because that's the most important thing as a son. All right, as an heir to the importance of the kingdom. The importance is the inheritance. It's a thing that's passed down, man. All right.
Okay. All right, let
Which
me
we
get it
have.
here.
You better say something.
Oh no, you got that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the brother thing was clicking. It looked like he was about to say something.
And that see the sun is the light. That's not talking about you look up and in your eyes, you are actually looking at the sun, man. All right, light represents wisdom, man. You got it, bro.
Okay.
All right, I got it for you. All right, it's H5159.
Strong's
I don't know if you can hear that.
5159. Nachala.
All right, definition is possession, property, inheritance, heritage.
Property inheritance. What the property that we're gonna receive? Is it just a small lot of a plot of land that's or there's a acre and a half? No, we're gonna receive the property of the planet Earth again, man, and all that's in there, man. Dude, who will not want that? You got to be a madman to not want that, man.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. I think I'm gonna get you.
You got a few more, all right?
Okay.
And it says A, property, B, portion, share, C, inheritance, portion.
Go ahead, I know you was wanting to say something. I'm looking for the scripture. He just made me think of this one scripture.
God, the root word for inheritance is heir, and we're heirs. Are we not Israel, Yasharallah, princes of the Most High? So if He created everything, we're heirs. Everything He created belonged to us, man. Jake really think this is a religion? Like, oh, these the Moors, these the Christians, these the Muslims, these the Israelites. No, we're the sons of the Most High. That's real. We're the heirs to wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and all of the wealth of the world, man. That's a huge honor and responsibility. It's not a religion thing. Jake don't understand what it means when he say, "Oh, I'm an Israelite, Judah." They just it's like a trend to them, man. They don't get it because they don't have wisdom.
And he said, joint heirs to make sure you get it, to make sure you're gonna get it. You know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to it's James 2:5 again. It says, "Hearken, my beloved brethren," which is the beloved. It's talking about the elect. Have not the Most High chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith, heirs of the kingdom which He had promised to them that love Him, man. All right. What you about to say, Amawad?
No, that was it.
Okay. Somebody hold on deck. Ephesians 3:8 and read down to 18.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 3, verse 8. It says, "Unto me, whom less than the least of all saints is this grace given, that I should preach among the Gentiles the unsearchable riches of the Mashiach Yahushai, and to make all men see what is the fellowship of the mystery, which from the beginning of the world had been hid in our power, who created all things by the Mashiach Yahushai." To the intent.
Let go and tell you that Yahushua is the creator of all things, man. All right. And it also goes into the fellowship of the mystery. All right, which is just true. Because even though it's crazy, this is a mystery that's in plain sight of people, and they still can't get it, man. It's in plain sight. All right, we teach on the highways and byways week in and week out, and people still can't get it. But yeah, it's plain to us, but it's a mystery to the world. All right, it's a mystery to know. It's so easy, man, that Yahushua is a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah, a so-called man of color from the tribe of Judah, man. That the Most High is a man of color. That the promises in the kingdom of heaven is for the Israelites, man. That's a mystery to most in the world, man. But yet it's plain unto us. Go ahead. Go ahead.
As it says, Song of Solomon, chapter 4, it says, "A spring shut up, a fountain sealed." Just to add to what you said, there's a spring that's shut up. Like he says, going abroad, though yet everybody as if like it's so plenteous or understandable to us, but it's just like you don't get it. Like it's right there.
Hey, Yahweh Shai said it best in Matthew. He said, "I don't do nothing in secret." Something to that nature.
Yeah, I have said nothing in secret.
Yeah, but
though yet it's a mystery. It says if it be hid, it's hid to them that are lost.
Yeah,
because he not hiding it. The Lord say, if you do enjoin, I have done nothing in secret. But though yet he says hid from everybody, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I got precept to back that up. You don't mind now.
Yeah, go ahead.
This Proverbs 8 and 9. They are all plain to him that understandeth.
Yeah.
And right to them that find knowledge. Cool.
And that's the thing, though. We didn't just come out the world and understand this thing. Like the Lord put it on us. All right. Yeah. That's another thing. Jake, like, oh, that's why it's a big finger pointing contest. Oh, you think you know the truth, or you think you know? No, the Lord say I gave it to whom I wanted to give it to, man.
Yeah, because it's so crazy that you say that, because my journey and the thing, they think your people, when I say your people, your family members, your friends, they think you went to, all of a sudden you went hidden for a couple of months and went to Bible school. No, it didn't happen that way. This is divine intervention, man. This came from the heavens, man. I ain't go to school. Brothers on this thing ain't go to school, and had a fucking Edomite teachers on a board writing scriptures and shit. No, man, I can't even perceive how this came, man.
Yeah, same.
Back then, when I found the elder apostles, I thought I was the only guy between them in New York and me. I thought I was the only person in the world that knew this, man. I thought I was the only guy in Houston that knew this. But you find other like men like yourself, but you supposed to attach yourself to, man. That's the beauty of this thing. But keep going. They got some more meat in that thing, man.
It says this 3 and 10 to the intent that now unto the principalities and powers and heavenly places might be known by the church the manifold wisdom of our power, according to the eternal purpose which he purposed in the Mashiach Yahushua our Lord, in whom we have boldness and access with confidence by the faith of him. Wherefore I desire that ye faint not at my tribulations for you, which is your glory. For this cause I bow my knees unto the Father of our Lord, the Mashiach Yahushua, of whom the whole family in heaven and earth is named, that he would grant you, according to the riches of his glory, to be strengthened with might by his spirit in the inner man. Yeah, what Paul was saying. Yeah, strengthen your spirit, meaning put the wisdom in your spirit, like I just mentioned. In other words, like, listen, unless he strengthen your inner man, there's no way to go. Hey, you can't go to the gym and exercise your inner man and just be like, all right, I'm ready to go break down the Bible. I'm a prophet now. Ain't no way you can work. How you gonna exercise your spirit? At least the Lord turn it on, man.
Maybe you're gonna put one of them fucking helmets with all them wires coming out like Esau did.
With electricity and shit. Going different. Come on, man.
I know Kung Fu.
In the back of your neck, man. Hell no. It don't work that way.
Yeah, like the brain always experimented on Pinky, trying to, go ahead with his move, man. Like, come on, he was trying to put fucking knowledge into Pinky. Pinky was a dummy. Matter of fact, that's the perfect scenario when I'm talking. He was a dummy that no matter what he could do, he couldn't get it. And the brain was like, you don't get it? Pinky like, I don't get it. Like, he asked him every day, what are you trying to do? He's like, I'm trying to take over the world. Every day he asked him that, like, what are you doing? He like
every episode. Every fucking episode.
Every episode. Yeah, Kabar, you know, you probably was in the spirit world when this was out, but nonetheless, he asked him at every episode, like, what are we doing today? And it was the same agenda. All right, it's take over the world. It says 17 that the Mashiach may dwell in your hearts by faith, that ye, being rooted and grounded in love, may be able to comprehend with all saints what is the breadth, the length, the depth, and the height, and to know the love of the Mashiach Yahushai, which passeth knowledge, that ye might be filled with all the fullness of our power. Yahweh.
Heavy, man. And like I said, going back, it says in 17 that Hamashiach may dwell in your hearts by faith, because you got to believe. Faith is the belief of something, man. You gotta have faith in all this, man. All right, unsearchable, bro. Something else. Give me Wisdom of Solomon 7:24 to back this up.
I got it.
Solomon 7:24.
This Wisdom of Solomon 7:24. For wisdom is more moving than any motion. She passeth and goeth through all things by reason of her pureness.
Go to 20. When it's 25. It's a meeting there, but I'm gonna leave it alone. Go ahead.
For she is the breath of the power of the Most High, and a pure influence flowing from the glory of the Almighty. Therefore can no defiled thing fall into her.
Yeah, man. That whole chapter is heavy, man. You know? This is wisdom is more moving than emotion, man. And you can't even, hey, man, you can't even ponder on that, man. It's heavy, man. This is a gift from the Most High. This is the most precious thing there is, man. Out of 7 billion people on the planet Earth, you have a connection and relationship with the power himself, with his son. Right? You understand the secret things, the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, man, which everybody, at this point, everybody's a pinky.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Everybody's pinky right now, man.
Everybody pinky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's nothing they could do about it either.
Yeah, that's the crazy part.
That's the crazy part. And there's nothing we could do about it. Let's get that clear too. So it's fair game. It's like, bro, I can't put that's why Paul said he prayed that the Lord strengthen your inner man. Like, because Paul knew that the only way you could get this is that
from on high.
That's it.
From the God that created it, man.
That's it.
You can't go to seminary school. You can't go to no Bible school. You can't strap yourself in front of the TV and just play 24 hours, 365 videos of the elders, and you can't get it, man.
You can't get it.
You can't get it, man. All right. The Lord on this run, man. We tell you, the Lord has His chosen, and He has those that are fitted for destruction, man. Those that's going to die on this side of His own people, man. That He made not to get it. All right, they have it's the Charlie Brown effect.
I got that out real quick. Just what you said, one quick verse. Yep. You want me to get it?
Yeah, go ahead, get it.
Wisdom of Solomon 8:21. It says, nevertheless, when I perceived that I could not otherwise obtain her, except save, God gave her me. And that was a point of wisdom also to know whose gift she was. You can't get around that, man. You got it, bro.
Wisdom comes from the highest, like a daughter, man. He gives it unto you. A man ain't giving his daughter to anybody, man. A father chooses. In the old times, a father would choose choose the husband for his daughter, the rightful man that he wants to give it to. This is the wisdom, man. This ain't given to everybody. This is the exclusive club, members only, VIP. However you want to put it. This is coming from the Father from on high, man. Go ahead, y'all. I know y'all brothers in the spirit. So
it was synonymous about how we was dealing with money, but this is the only thing money can't get you out. This is it. This the only. Now, though yet the money is the wisdom, but though yet you can't get wisdom with the. Come on, you got it out. Come on, we ain't gonna play, man.
Yeah, if Floyd Mayweather came up to the camp and was like, "Look, I want to give y'all $100 million so y'all can make me a profit," like, there's nothing
nothing we could do. Even if we wanted the money and took him and actually took him under our wing and taught him every day. We all congregated. You go to sleep, I teach him. He go to sleep, you teach. He still wouldn't be able to get it unless the Lord gave it to him. You got it.
Because when you look at this truth or this knowledge, it says made of the Most High. So they don't have this is manufactured. This is produced by the Most High. I don't even know where it is sent to you, man. From on high. What it is?
Like a light switch.
We said it before. It's basically like I just said it last time, man. Basically, it came out of nowhere. Like what's the word? To my tongue.
Divine intervention.
Divine intervention.
Like
this come from the power himself, man. It's not manufactured. It's not copied. Nobody else has this. Money can't buy this. The only way you get this is it had to be given to you by the power himself, man.
That's it.
I don't choose you. You don't choose me, but I choose you, man.
Okay.
Roughly paraphrasing,
Back that.
Y'all brothers bring y'all out, y'all scriptures out. I'm gonna end it off with 2 Corinthians 1:11 and 12. The example of Solomon. I'm gonna end it off with that.
This 1 Corinthians 2, verse 6. Howbeit we speak wisdom among them that are perfect, yet not the wisdom of this world, nor of the princes of this world that come to naught, which is talking about Esau and his so-called knowledge, his pseudoscience. But we speak wisdom of the Most High in a mystery, even the hidden wisdom which the Most High ordained before the world unto our glory. And this word mystery is mysterion in the Greek. Strong's G3466 says a hidden thing, secret, mystery. Generally, mysteries confided only to the initiated and not to ordinary mortals, which the wisdom goes into immortality. So you can't be an ordinary mortal and get the wisdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. It says, hidden or secret thing, not obvious to the understanding, a hidden purpose or counsel of the Most High, the secret counsels which govern the Most High in dealing with the righteous, which are hidden from ungodly and wicked men, but plain to the godly. That's the whole definition of mysterion, man. That's
Gunsmoke.
Plain.
It says hidden from the ungodly and wicked men, but plain to the godly.
Give me that one in Isaiah, I think it's 41. This is 41 or 42? 41, I think. About being a God.
Yes, 41 and 22. Show me your strong cause.
I got it.
Produce your cause. Show me, bring forth your strong reason.
Yeah, 23.
Yeah, I got that one.
Start at 22, yeah.
You want me to start at 21?
21.
Yeah, 21. Because over time, this would make like the niggas in the world say, "Oh, I'm a God," but niggas don't know nothing though, man. They don't have the insight on the past, the present, or the future of what's gonna happen, or the world to come. But we do. This makes us powerful, man. This what changes us, all right, into low level. This is a low level showing of spiritual powers, man. Do you how about Shah, man? To be perfect in mind, to be the one that has the full insight of the past, present, and the future. Go ahead, Doc.
This is Isaiah 41, verse 21. Produce your cause, saith Yahweh. Bring forth your strong reasons, saith the King of Jacob. Let them bring them forth, and shew us what shall happen. Let them shew the former things what they be, that we may consider them and know the latter end of them, or declare us things for to come. Shew the things that are come hereafter, that we may know that ye are gods. Yeah, do good or do evil, that we may be dismayed and behold it together. Behold, ye are of nothing, and your work of naught. An abomination is he that chooseth you.
Yeah, man. But we have the ability to do what? To show our cause, man. To produce our showing, man. We can tell you what happened in the past time of the ancient times from the Babylonians on down. All right, dividing the scriptures, going from glory to glory in these scriptures. We can show that, man. We can show you the present time of what stage of the empire that we in, what's going to happen to the toes, and we can show you what's going to happen to this kingdom, and what's going to usher in the kingdom to come. So how powerful that is, man, through the wisdom and knowledge of the Most High. That what makes us, that would bring all this together, man. The wisdom of the Most High, giving us the ability to do that, man, to divide these scriptures in such a way, man. Give me that scripture real fast. It says about the gainsayers, that you're able to convince even the gainsayers, man. What gives us the ability to do that? These scriptures. All right.
This Titus 1:9, holding fast the faithful word as he had been taught, that he may be able by sound doctrine both to exhort and to convince the gainsayers.
Yeah, these scriptures, man. All right, brothers, you got brothers have, I mean, beautiful abilities to go into history, beautiful abilities to go to the earth, to go into the divide, the precept upon precept, line upon line. Even I didn't seen it. You know, I didn't see brothers in the camp. I didn't see myself. I didn't see apostles, elders, different elders around the countries in different countries, different states, convinced even again. Look at that. Look what just happened in Boston, man. That was powerful in itself, man. You know, a lot of guys were butthurt, but hey, that's what they gotta adjust. It is what it is. The scriptures is plain. It is what it is. All right. But give me that 2 Chronicles 1:11. We'll end it off with this.
This 2 Chronicles, chapter 1, verse 11. It says, and God said unto
You started 9.
Yeah, he started at 9. Yeah, started at
9. The 2 Chronicles 1:9. Now Yahweh thy power, let thy promise unto David my father be established. For thou hast made me king over a people like the dust of the earth in multitude. Give me now wisdom and knowledge, that I may go out and come in before this people. For who can judge this thy people that is so great? Question mark. And Yahweh said to Solomon, because this was in thine heart, and thou hast asked riches, wealth, has not asked riches, wealth, or honor, nor the life of thine enemies, neither yet has asked long life, but has asked wisdom and knowledge for thyself, that thou mayest judge my people, whom over I have made thee king.
And real quick, the Most High was, which is always set up, the Most High was like, wow, most men would have asked for the bring forth the enemy's lives, man. That the Most High bring them to the king's hand. Most men would ask for riches and wealth and various other things, man. Women, you name it, you know. But he said, but Solomon asked for wisdom and wisdom and knowledge, man. And the Most High was blown back by that, man. Go ahead, Op. What you about to say?
Because he was wisdom. And again, wisdom, it make you to ask, which it proves that he was wisdom, going back to Proverbs chapter 8, that whole chapter. Well, most of the chapter when they speak about he is wisdom and prudence, he was like, I am wisdom and prudence. That's how you knew to ask that. And then again, wisdom teach you how to make decisions, man. Again, him having wisdom, allowed him to ask for that. Wisdom teaches us what to ask for from the Lord. That's why when we pray, we strategically, we ask for things because we ask for things according to wisdom. You got it. Why you want to say something?
Yeah, because wisdom helps you know what you don't know. That's one of the things that separates a wise man from a fool. Everyone has, ignorance to certain topics, but if you don't know what you don't know, you don't even know what to ask for.
Yeah.
You just stuck.
Yeah, wisdom help you to know what to ask for. Okay. That's how we know what to ask for from the Lord. All right. Unless you would just ask for things you have already. So Solomon knew, all right, I need to get this. So that was wise. And wisdom, the root word in wisdom is being wise. All right. It's making a wise decision. You got it.
We're not like the guy Lights Out used to be on our page. He asking for you get the proper time to get in front of you. Yeah, Solomon got in front of the Most High to ask the critical, crucial questions. He didn't get like Lights Out and get on the page with the men of the Lord and ask, can I bring a laptop and a radio into the kingdom of heaven?
Can
I do this? Can I do that? He ain't asked a foolish question, man. He got straight to the meat of the matter, man. And read 12. Let's see what happens in 12.
It says, wisdom and knowledge is granted unto thee, and I will give thee riches and wealth and honor, such as none of the kings have had that have been before thee. Neither shall there any after thee have the like.
And see what happened right there. The Most High gave him all that, man. He only asked for wisdom and knowledge. And the Most High gave him the things that another king will ask for, the riches and everything. Because that's what's going to happen with the wisdom and knowledge. It's going to teach you how to keep the riches. It's going to teach you how to keep the wealth, man. And how to actually, like the brother Ryan was talking about on the phone, it also shows you how to rule a people. All right, that's why peace among Solomon, it was 40 years of peace, man. All right, and that's what wisdom and knowledge shows you how to do. We can bring out another example of wisdom about the baby. The woman took the other woman baby and he divided the baby in half. That's wisdom, man. When you get wisdom, knowledge, understanding, the motherfucker can't play on your top, man. That's what we say down here, man. Play on your goddamn mind. You know when somebody's full of shit. You know how to have discernment and judge things right, man. We make mistakes, but even with making mistakes, we know how to make it right too. Go ahead, Doc.
That's one thing. Yeah, that's one thing you can get that gains or bring back everything to you. Then there's everything that you can gain, but it can't yet bring back the one thing. In other words, which is vice versa. You get like Solomon got the wisdom and he got everything else added unto him. Then they got people who add everything else unto him, but yet they don't have the wisdom. So at the end of the day, wisdom gets you what? It brings you immortality, man. It brings you everything that comes with it. But that was it, bro.
Yeah, man. Anybody got anything else to say or any other scripture before we get out of here?
I got one.
All right, go ahead, Doc.
As Proverbs 16, verse 16. How much better it is to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver.
Yeah, this is better. How better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather than choosing than rich silver? Because you can get all the silver. Like we see it today. Jake get to the league. Jake get all that money, and don't have the knowledge and wisdom how to keep the goddamn money, man. They run around with Ferraris and Porsches and women and strip clubs all day, and they lose every goddamn thing, man. We gonna have the men of the Lord gonna have the full package. Like going back into the Lord teaching us how we knew all righteousness. The Lord showed us what evil is, so we getting the full package of everything. All right, and we gonna learn. We gonna know how to govern the world, man. We gonna know how to do things the right way. We gonna know how to judge you heathens in the right, proper manner, man. Even when we meditate terrors on you, we're gonna know how to do it just right. Just to bring you to the thresholds of that and bring you back, man. Everything's going to be governed by the law, statutes, commandments. Yahweh Shah is going to be in our inward parts, man. All right. So with that, we're going to give all praises, glory, infinite honor to Yahweh. Double honor to the elder apostles of GMS. Once again, peace and blessing and salutation to the hopeful elect. Until next time, shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shalom.